Welcome to the LearningWave channel. Today we will be learning a topic which is frequently asked on the SAT writing section, relative pronouns. For a general introduction to those who want to know what clauses are, let's take a look at the sentence here. The boy who is wearing the red t-shirt is playing on the swings. The underlined section here, who is wearing the red t-shirt, will be known as a who clause. There are several types of clauses such as that clause, which clause, who clauses, whom clauses, and let's take a look at a few rules to get past these questions. Clauses starting with the word that should not be surrounded by any commas. We'll get to the reason later. Clauses starting with the word which should be surrounded by two commas. That is the difference. Then the word that can be referred to people and things. The word whom and whom can only be used to refer to people. Which is only used to refer to things, where only refers to places, and when only refers to a time. This is the general tradition of SAT English. You can use these in other contexts in general English, but for the SAT exam, you will only be tested on these concepts. For clauses starting with the word who, it's slightly tricky, so let's pay some attention. The context will determine whether it should be surrounded by commas or not. If removing the who clause does not change the meaning of the sentence and we can completely comprehend the sentence with the same meaning when we remove the who clause, then we can say that the who clause is just additional information. It does not add anything to the sentence or change the meaning of the sentence. Hence, it can come between two commas. Because two commas, when information is between two commas, it is generally additional information, or in several guidebooks, it is referred to as non-essential information. If removing the who clause, however, changes the meaning of the sentence, then there should be no commas because it is not additional information anymore. It is information necessary to understand the sentence, and hence we will remove the commas. Here's an example. My brother, who studies in Germany, is sick. Here, the who clause comes between two commas. The who clause is who studies in Germany, and that comes between two commas. This implies that the information who studies in Germany is just additional, and the sentence is trying to convey that my brother is sick. In the second sentence, my brother who studies in Germany is sick. Here, the who clause does not come in between commas, which means it is necessary to understand in the context of the sentence. This could imply that the who clause is indicating which brother is studying in Germany. When if you have a brother who studies in the US and India and anywhere, this sentence could mean my brother who studies in Germany is sick. These are some key details which are generally missed during most preparations, so I'm trying to highlight that. Lastly, this will come in handy for almost every SAT question paper because these questions are repeatedly tried. If two complete sentences or, as per guidebooks, independent clauses are separated by a comma, this error is known as a comma splice. You need to separate two complete sentences using a full stop or a semicolon. Comma splices are easy to catch if you're concentrated, but the SAT tries to trick you a lot. So let's look at a few examples to refine our skills. My sister, which is very smart, topped her class and received accolades. Now we are looking at this clause here. You can pause the video and try to answer this yourself, but try to refer to the rules as well because they'll come in handy when you are trying even more complex questions. Okay, so in the rules we learned that the word which only refers to things, but the word here being referred to is sister. Hence, which cannot, sister is not a thing, so the first option is out. That can be used to refer to both things and people. So that can be a good option. Let's keep that for now. My sister, comma, she is very smart, comma, topped her class and received accolades. This option is a clear example of what a comma splice is. She is my sister, she is very smart comes between two commas. So this option is clearly out. My sister, who is very smart, topped her class and received accolades. The word who refers to only people and hence makes it a better option than the word that, which can refer to both people and things. So the correct answer here will be my sister, comma, who is very smart, topped her class and received accolades. Next question. You can pause this as well. Okay. Auroras appear in the night sky as colorful lights. People sometimes refer to them as polar lights, northern lights, or southern lights. Now, auroras appear in the night sky as colorful lights. This is a complete sentence to me. It sounds like a complete sentence, right? The next sentence. People sometimes refer to them as polar lights, northern lights, or southern lights. You can ignore the information in the brackets, it's just to confuse you. We can see that there are two independent sentences or independent clauses that are separated by this comma. Hence, the option no change will be incorrect. The second option, auroras appear in the night sky as colorful lights, which people sometimes refer to as polar lights, northern lights, or southern lights. We know that the which clause is surrounded by two commas, or in this case, one comma is also fine because the ending will be a full stop. So you can count this as additional information. It does not change the meaning of the sentence, that is, auroras appear in the night sky as colorful lights. The third option, auroras appear in the night sky as colorful lights. Sometimes people refer to them. You can understand from the option as well that this is again going to be a complete sentence and this comma again makes it wrong. The fourth option, auroras appear in the night sky as colorful lights. They are sometimes referred to by people as polar lights, northern lights, or southern lights. This again is a complete sentence. So all three of the option A, option C, and option D are incorrect because of the concept of comma splice, which makes B the correct answer. Next question. You can pause the video again, but I will continue. Shortly after I moved from Chicago to Lincoln, Nebraska, I attended the 85th birthday party of a woman whom was among the city's original settlers. Now, before I try to answer this question, I really want you to try and answer this yourself. Try to understand what is happening here. You can feel free to pause the video. Okay, so a concept you might not know, which was not is not frequently tested but is a part of a few question papers, is the concept of who versus whom. Now you can go about answering this question by the sound of an ear. Whatever sounds correct to you will likely be the answer, but a general rule is who refers to the subject. If the woman is the woman is the subject of the sentence, then you have to use the word who. If the woman is the object of the sentence, then you can use the word whom. It's a general trick which you can further explore using object pronouns and subject pronouns. We will not delve into that later this time because it is a completely different topic, but just to notify you. Shortly after I moved from Chicago to Lincoln, Nebraska, I attended the 85th birthday party of a woman whom was among the city's original settlers. This option really doesn't seem correct. It doesn't sound correct to me. Let's cross that out. Shortly after I moved from Chicago to Lincoln, Nebraska, I attended the 85th birthday party of a woman who was among the city's original settlers. This sounds like a good option to me. The next option, you can instantly see that the word which is coming here, but the noun being described is woman. And since woman is not a thing, we can cancel option C. I attended the 85th birthday party of a woman. She was among the city's original settlers. This you can you can eliminate this using common sense because there needs to be a full stop here if the option needs to be correct. Hence, option A, C, and D are again wrong, which makes B the correct answer. The Tale of Hansel and Gretel, the story of two young children whom stumble across a cottage made of gingerbread, played an important role in the history of gingerbread. You can pause the video, and there's no real different concept being tried here. So you can pause the video and I'll show the answer in a while. Okay, so the answer will be who? The Tale of Hansel and Gretel, the story of two young children who stumble across a cottage made of gingerbread, played an important role in the history of gingerbread. Thank you for paying attention and sitting along this whole explanation for relative pronouns. More courses will be coming soon, so please stay notified. Thank you.